It's Ince out in front, the enforcer not far away. Coulson's there. Matt Harvey's coming from the back. Out in front though, the green of Coulson. Matt Harvey, the second back marker in the white, gets up. Matt Harvey having a good season in both open events and also our Masters events. Matt Harvey looks to be our winner there in heat number 5. So results here in heat 5, a win to the white of Matt Harvey in first. Second was the green, Steve Coulson, and third the pink, Dominic Condello. The time was 13:36, 13.36, and the wind reading was 0. 13:36 there for Matt Harvey in heat 5 as we look towards heat number 6. So heat number 6, we can scratch white and green, and this will be a good little heat here. Heat number 6, we see Matt Eddy, who has been absolutely on fire in these master events. Matt Eddy in the red, he comes back to 4.75 after recent victories, and he's certainly a beautiful mover. Matt Eddy, our back marker, off 4.75. We've got Stuart Dobrinsky off 11. Julian Fawcett runs in the yellow off 14. Another athlete in superb form of late is Peter Biggs. He runs off 17.75. We've got the torpedo here, Noelle Lehman. She runs off 23.5 in the black, and Sonia Pollard in the grey runs off 32.5. So strong field here for heat number 6. Next event on the track will be the 1600 metre UFS Pharmacies Women's and Masters Handicaps. That's due for 12:50, so we might be a few minutes behind there, but we should be able to make that up pretty quickly. So just a few minutes behind our schedule. So heat 6 walking up here, Eddie Wonder Watch in the red, and also Peter Biggs in the pink. So away they go here. Sonia Pollard leads the field away. The torpedo, Noelle Lehman, off to a nice start. Peter Biggs is coming into the race. And now look at Matt Eddy come from the back. It's still Sonia Pollard. Pollard's in the lead. Biggs coming at her. Misses. Sonia Pollard takes out the 6th and final heat ahead of Peter Biggs. Matt Eddy flying late, but a nice win to Sonia Pollard, leading all the way to take the 6th heat. The grey is your winner.
Who are you though? Tom, I can do it for you. Tom
So results there of heat number 6, a win to the grey, Sonia Pollard. Second was the pink of Peter Biggs, and third the red, Matthew Eddy. The time was 13.28. 13.28 the time with a minus 0.2 wind. 13.28 the winning time for the grey, Sonia Pollard. So that concludes the Maxi-Tran Masters 120. Next event on the track is the 1600 metres UFS Pharmacies Women's and Masters Handicap.
Just quickly, ladies and gentlemen, before our next event on the track, the men's gift finalists here.
The men's gift finalists are as follows. catching my breath as I ran back. Fajero Amuvua's in the red, Tristan Shears in the white, Spencer Brown in the blue, Jason Bailey in the yellow, Luke Eckford in the green, John Evans in the pink, Nicholas Antonino in the black, and Dion Paul. So they're your finalists for the men's gift. Fajero Amuvua's, Tristan Shears, Spencer Brown, Jason Bailey, Luke Eckford, John Evans, Nicholas Antonino, and Dion Paul. He's glamping, isn't he?
Number 12, Mark Hipworth, no. Ruby Crest here. Ruby, no.
So, ladies and gentlemen, next event on the track is the UFS Pharmacies.
Women's and Masters final. A few scratchings here. Scratch white, blue, yellow, grey, purple, red and white, blue and white, yellow and white. 24, 26, 27, 28, 29. Alexander Bakalia will be our back marker in the red. He wears number 20. He runs off 25 in the red. We've got David Page in the green off 155. Gabrielle Sade in the pink off 165. We've got the black of Casey Farquhar off 165. The orange, Tony Moran, 170. Kelly Runnock wears the green and white, and she's off 225. Mark Tapping's in the pink and white off 280. Sophie Stokes in the black and white off 270. Ingrid Woodward, she ran the 3200 yesterday in the grey and white off 265. Rob Irwin's in the orange and white off 265. Les Williams runs off 275. Lee McDonald off 270. Then we've got Karina Kapusta and Wayne James, both off 290. Brendan Norton off 310. Gary Blake wears number 25, runs off 400. Then we've got Wayne Dalziel off 240. And Emily Dalziel, who runs off 400. So that's your field. UFS Pharmacies Women's and Masters Handicap. You can see our back marker there, Anthony Bakalia. So just to confirm the scratchings, white, blue, yellow, grey, purple, red and white, blue and white, yellow and white, 24, 26, 27, 28 and 29, and I think Rendino's additional starter won't start. Got the all clear here now, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have everyone down on the infield and the outside, and very shortly we'll be in the starters' hands. Everyone down, please. Everyone down. You can see Gary Blake, number 25, our front marker here. So away we go here. This is the UFS Pharmacies Women's and Masters Handicap. So Gary Blake leads the field. You see Gary Blake off to a good start. Number 23, Brendan Norton, moving nice at this stage. So Norton comes through. Now we've got a pack of Karina Kapusta, Wayne James not too far away. We've got Emily Dalziel right in the mix. Also Les Williams. The gap behind onto them is Mark Tapping. Going up on the outside is moving nicely at this stage in the black and white is Sophie Stokes. Then we go to Ingrid Woodward, who's had a massive weekend and backing up here after a big 3200. Also moving well is Tony Moran. So we go back to Tony Moran. Number 30 there is Wayne Dalziel in the green and white of Kelly Ruddock. David Page, who's also had a big weekend, travels nicely. Moran's there not far away, the black of Casey Farquhar. We go through now to see Gabrielle Sate. And coming to the home stretch now is our back marker, Alexander Bakalia, with a big task ahead of him. So Bakalia, he comes through and he is our back marker in the red, and a quality back marker, having won the stall 3200. So Bakalia certainly one to watch, but a big task ahead of him. We head back then to see Gary Blake. Gary Blake's about to come into the home stretch now, and he'll have 2 laps to go. So Gary Blake with 2 laps, and he's got it all his own way out in front at this stage of the race. So Gary Blake is moving nicely at this stage. Then we go back to Brendan Norton. So Norton's in second. Coming up on the outside is Karina Kapusta, who passes Norton. So Kapusta goes into second spot, and we see Kapusta week in, week out, putting in the miles, and Kapusta goes into second. As said, Norton in third. Going up on the outside now is Emily Dalziel. So Dalziel not far away. Sophie Stokes is moving nicely. Gap behind then to Les Williams. Ingrid Woodward not far away with Wayne James and Mark Tapping. Then behind them is Rob Irwin. Now coming through is Leah McDonald there, so McDonald moving nicely. Wayne Dalziel, now David Page picking them off one by one. Kelly Ruddock not too far away, the orange there of Tony Moran. And we go back then to Casey Farquhar, enjoying her time out there on the track with Bakalia, still winding up with a big task ahead of him. And we go back then to Gabrielle Sate. So out in front, we're about to have some company there for Gary Blake as he's joined and passed by Karina Kapusta. So Kapusta is our new leader, and she sets sail. So Kapusta goes past. Moran is in second, moving nicely. Ingrid Woodward is not far away at this stage, but a big group starting to form. Les Williams is not far away. Moving nicely there is Sophie Stokes. We go back then to Phil Noda, moving nicely, the red and white, pink and white. Mark Tapping is not far away, and also moving well is Rob Irwin. But our new leader is Karina Kapusta. So Kapusta now, number 21. She's leading at this stage and about to come through. It's Kapusta. Woodward's in second. So Kapusta there about to come through, and she gets the bell as they set sail for home. Number 7 there, Woodward in second. In third is Emily Dalziel. Les Williams edging closer and closer. Sophie Stokes is not far away. Starting to wind up as well is Rob Irwin, and also moving nicely is Wayne James. But out in front, Karina Kapusta. Kapusta is our leader as she sets sail for home. Woodward's in second. Now getting up on the outside is Les Williams. What's Les got as he heads down the back with 300 to go? It's still Kapusta out in front. Karina Kapusta, she puts the foot down. Woodward's in second. Les Williams is not far away. Emily Dalziel is there. Also Rob Irwin, and out in front though, that's where we want to look, ladies and gentlemen. 200 metres to go. Karina Kapusta, she's made the move and opened up a pretty big back up here. Les Williams is in second. So Williams, what's he got left in the take? Woodward's in third, and on the outside there is Emily Dalziel. But Karina Kapusta, she sets sail for home. They're going to have to really get going if they want to get close to Karina Kapusta, our leader. Woodward's back into second, starting to make her move, as is Emily Dalziel. Straightening up now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get behind our race leader, setting sail for home. It's Karina Kapusta. They're going to have to really come from the back. Getting into the race late is Sophie Stokes, but Karina Kapusta, ladies and gentlemen, what a race. Karina Kapusta will be your winner. Second will be Sophie Stokes. In third, Emily Dalziel. Les Williams, great run by you. Ingrid Woodward right in the mix after a big weekend, as is Rob Irwin. David Page, a great run in the green. Coming in now is Wayne James. On his outside is Mark Tapping, the back marker as well. Great run there by Bakalia off the type mark of 25. There's Wayne Dalziel, followed by Tony Moran, and also running a great race is Kelly Ruddock. And here comes Brendan Norton, Beautiful race by Brendan. Leah McDonald as well. A big weekend by Leah, of course, balancing her VAL duties, helping with the running, and of course running in a 1600 metre race. No easy feat. Here's our front marker, Gary Blake, and coming to the outside now is Casey Farquhar. And we still have one athlete out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's Gabrielle Sate. So keep the round of applause going and we'll get behind her as she starts to finish. But a great race there in the UFS Pharmacies Women's and Masters Handicap. Thanks, mate.
Put some in your pocket.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
White donut.
Coming into the home.
Right now, big round of applause. Get around Gabrielle Sate. Certainly no easy feat, running 1600 metres here. And a great effort by Gabrielle Sate as she finishes now in the home stretch. And well done to all our athletes. And a big thanks to our sponsors, UFS Pharmacies. That was the Women's and Masters Handicap. Well done to Gabrielle Sate. Fantastic effort. Well done to all our athletes. We'll have official results to you shortly.
So Peter Emerson will
Our presentation for our top three looks like it's Karina Kopusta in first, second was Sophie Stokes, and third Emily Dalziel. And we'll have the time through for you shortly, ladies and gentlemen. But well done to our winner, Karina Kopusta, and the place getters. And we'll head over to Peter Emerson, our Master of Ceremonies.
Thanks, Ollie. It was another great run. Nice trifecta by the ladies. Winning that race in the Masters and Women's 1600 metre UFS Dispensaries Ballarat Handicap. In first place, number 21, Karina Kaputska. In second place, Sophie Stokes was number 16. And in third, Emily Dalziel, number 31. So girls are taking their positions. Thanks to UFS Dispensaries for their sponsorship of this event, and Greg White Ross for donating the sash. And Tony Martin's got a bunch of flowers for you from Stebb's Flower Market. And now our winner, Karina, to say a few words.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank everyone who's involved in putting together a carnival, especially a carnival that's had to stick and start. So thank you very much for putting the trouble in and letting us all run this weekend. Thank you very much to my husband who supports me week in, week out, and Tony and Cyrus Moran who run around the track actually week in, week out as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Karina. Congratulations. Well done on that win. And Ollie, over to you now for the running of the next event, which we've got the under boys and girls 120 metre Ballarat gift of $500 each and sash, proudly brought to us by Ballarat Grammar School. Good on you, Peter.
And just confirming up there, Karina Kapusta's time, 4:31.9. 4:31.9 was the winning time there for Karina Kapusta. Second, the black and white, Sophie Stokes, and third, Emily Dalziel, number 31.
Beautiful.
So apologies there, ladies and gentlemen, just gathering everything. This is the final of the under-18 girls, as Peter mentioned. So your field is as follows. In the red is Layla Watson. She runs off 10.75. The white is Amber Van Eed off 14. The blue is Grace Carter off 14.25. The yellow is Jacinta McFarlane off 16.5. The green is Olivia Skerry off 21. The pink is Saskia Williams off 23. The black is Finn Fawcett off 24. And the grey, Ebony Island off 30. That's your field there. Looks like we'll run the two finals and then conduct our two presentations straight after. Up here, the under-18 girls final. A big hello to those tuning in live on the live stream, brought to you by Athletics Exclusive. And of course, a big hello and welcome to those here today. We've got a big 2 days, or a big second day here, and we're certainly edging towards our big race finals. And the surface, despite the rain we've had, has been expertly drained here to lovely surface for our athletes. So Watson in the red, Van Eed in the white, Carter in the blue, McFarlane in the yellow, Skerry in the green, Williams in the pink, Fawcett in the black, and Ebony Island is in the grey.
Walk your block.
Classic rocky road slot.
Get on your marks.
So away here in the under-18 girls final, it's Ebony Island who leads, and she leads well up this stage. Saskia Williams got off to a great start, and now the green of Olivia Skerry. Skerry coming through. It's still Ebony Island, but Skerry, Olivia Skerry should get up there in the green. Olivia Skerry, I think, ahead of Ebony Island. The green, Olivia Skerry off 21 metres. Great run in the under-18 girls final. Official results and placings to follow, but Olivia Skerry, fantastic effort by her.
You can use that one next week.
And girls final, green, Olivia Skerry was the winner. Second is the grey, Ebony Island, and third, the yellow, Jacinta McFarlane. The time, 13.65, 13.65 with a plus 0.8. So well done to Olivia, Ebony and Jacinta. 13.65 with a plus 0.8, and we'll head over to the boys' race very shortly. Scary taking the honours from Ebony Island, Jacinta McFarlane. We'll get those three to head over the presentation. Next event on the track is our under 18 boys 120, and your field is as follows. In the red, Hayden Crowe runs off 9.75. The white is Will Stringer off 15. The blue is Matthew Stanfield off 17.5. The yellow is Alex Jones off 19.25. The green is Isaiah Cross, 21.5. The pink is Ryan O'Neill Parker off 22. Alongside him is the tall figure of Aubrey Watson in the black off 22. And the grey will be Rice Stewart, who runs off 32 metres. This is the under 18 boys 120 final. We'll do both presentations straight after this event.
Walk your blocks.
To their marks here, this is the under 18 boys 120 final. Hayden Crowe in the red, our back marker. Great conditions here for our sprinters with the wind really dying down. So away here, Rice Stewart got off to a nice start, leads the field away. Aubrey Watson not far away. Alex Jones and Isaiah Cross. It's Rice Stewart in the lead. Rice Stewart, he'll lead all the way, Rice Stewart. Second will be Hayden Crowe, and they build up for the minor placings in third, but Rice Stewart has run them ragged, the grey. Hayden Crowe, the back marker, flew late and will confirm third for you shortly. But Rice Stewart in the grey will be your winner, the under 18 boys 120 final. Under 18 boys 120. Winner was the grey, Rice Stewart. Second was the red, Hayden Crowe. And third, the pink, Ryan O'Neill Parker. The time 11.85, 11.85 with a plus 0.7 wind. 11.85 the winning time for Rice Stewart. And we'll head over to Peter Emerson for our two presentations.
and gentlemen, we've seen some more good running this afternoon with our junior athletes in the under-18s Ballarat Girls gift. So, in third place, running off 16.5 was Jacinta McFarlane. And in second place, Ebony Island in the grey, and our winner, Olivia Scamby in the green, running on 21 metres. So we've got Grace O'Dwyer, the school gift winner, has donated the sash, and Grace will present the sash to Olivia and some flowers from STEM's Flower Market. We appreciate STEM's support. And now we're going to hear from Olivia after that great run. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank the sponsors and the Ballarat Athletic Club and my coach Shane and my teammates and my family as well. Thank you.
Well done, Olivia. Congratulations. Time for some photos. And Ollie will do the boys' presentation as well, so we can have the place getters, Ryan, Hayden, and you can tell me who came third, please, Ollie, and the boys, and we'll do that presentation straight away. Third was Ryan.
Parker, the pink was third.
If we can have the boys, please, Roy Stewart, Hayden Crow, and Ryan O'Neill Parker to the presentation area right now, so we can do the presentation. They're here ready to go. And Manny Wilshire has got the sash ready to go, another store gift winner. So first magician, Roy Stewart, was way out the front, held his position. And the back marker, Hayden Crow, who was up here winning a sash yesterday, was flying home in second. And third was Ryan O'Neill Parker with a great run. So the store gift winner is Matt Wilshire will present the sash. Be an honour for the boys to be amongst the... Yeah, Maddie, get a photo. I love photos. And we'll hear from our winner, Bryce Stewart. Congratulations, mate.
I'd just like to thank the people that came to watch me and the people that make all this happen.
That's us. Thanks very much. Well done. Good on you. Time for some photos. And now we'll do the running of the Veterans the Veterans final. In the distance, Ollie, over to you. I've got some content coming. Hang on.
All right, Peter, you build the scene. Very shortly we'll get this backing music and we'll introduce our Masters athletes one by one. So once again, Maxi Trans, a big sponsor, and we thought we'd build the anticipations for our Masters athletes here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your finalists for the Masters 120, sponsored by Maxi Trans. Our back marker in the red is Matthew Harvey. He runs off 6.5. In the white will be the local Daniel Martin. He runs off 10.75. The blue is Mark Glassborough off 14.5. The yellow is Steve Coulson off 16.5. Another local athlete here in the green, Andrew Drummond, runs off 17.25. In the pink is Peter Biggs, a man in red-hot form. We also have the black of Richard Wearmouth off 24.25, and the grey is Sonia Pollard off 32.5. That's your field, ladies and gentlemen, for the Maxi Tran Masters 120. So they're walking up here behind their blocks. The Masters are pumped up here with Rocky Balboa, getting them in the mood, and they're heading in their blocks. So away in the final, Sonia Pollard leads, got off to a nice start. Wearmouth not far away. Peter Biggs starting to come in there with Drummond. Coulson's there, and now Glassborough. Mark Glassborough goes up, and Glassborough runs away with it. Peter Biggs in for second along with Matthew Harvey, but Mark Glassborough in the blue. No doubt about our winner in the Maxi Tran Masters 120. Mark Glassborough just having our photo finish judges head through those minor placings.
Do the presentation of the Maxi Trans Masters final. We're just waiting for the final judge's decision on the place getters. We know Mark Glassborough is a winner. We're just waiting on second and third to be announced. If we can have that as soon as possible so we can do this presentation would be great. So we have the place getters. If you think you're second or third, head over towards the presentation area and we'll do the presentation there. And then coming up, we've got the 400-metre heats, the Carlton Tile Gallery Women's Handicap of $1,500 over the 400-metre distance. So a tough race, but a great race to watch.
The blue, Mark Glassborough. Second was the pink of Peter Biggs, and third, the red, Matthew Harvey. The time was 13.03. 13.03 with a plus 0.7. So well done to our winner, Mark Glassborough in first, Peter Biggs in second, and Matt Harvey in third.
Presentation now for that great race, the Masters 120 metre handicap, sponsored by Maxi Trans, and Brian Morgan, my old running coach, donates a sash, and he's involved with Mark. Your coach, is he? Or mentor? He tells you what to do. So in first position, running in the blue, was Mark Glassborough, and in second, Peter Biggs, running in pink, and third, Matt Harvey in the red. And Matt's been up here before for the gift, was a place getter, so Maxi Trans, Chris Liston from Maxi Trans is presenting the sash to Steve, to Mark rather, and a t-shirt for him, and we got a few photos of him on here from Mark after his win, and his daughter Zoe, I think, is in the final. So hang on, we'll do a quick speech from Mark, and then we'll go from there. Well done.
I'd just like to thank Victorian Athletic Club for the meet they put on. It's always a fantastic meet. VAL for all their effort during the season to get all the events on. The sponsors, Maxi Trans, thank you very much. And then to my teammates at Ringwood, they're fantastic to run with. So yeah, my coach Simon Carey. So thank you.
Mark, and to keep the family tradition going, his daughter Zoe is in the women's gift late this afternoon. So I'm not too sure who's better, Dad or Zoe. Over to you, Ollie. We're calling it the 400 heats very shortly. Thanks, Peter.
Is for the little delay there getting the results. Yes, next event on the track is the 400 metre carpet and tile gallery. This is the women's 400 metre handicap. So we've had some good 400 metre races in recent weeks, particularly recently at Castlemaine. We had quite a rich women's 400 there, which was taken out by Alex Zilantonis. So should see much the same here. Some competitive women going head to head in the 400s, of course, International Women's Day, so well done to all the ladies here competing and in the crowd. Just another friendly reminder to those as we get busy towards this afternoon, just making sure you have scanned in with the QR code and practicing social distancing where we can. Everyone's done a great job, but just got a few of those reminders throughout the day, and if we can keep behind that yellow fenced area there and keep the infield for our runners who are warming up, competing and warming down. Everyone's done a great job so far, but just a reminder there. Head up to the canteen, the kiosk area. Plenty of refreshments and food. We've got Beamy up there providing coffees. We've got Luigi's Gelato. We've got a sausage sizzle, and then there's a bar area there to grab yourself an ice cold refreshment. So hope you're enjoying your time here today with the Ballarat gift for 2021, and for those tuning in the live stream as well, thanks for your support. So it's been a big 3 days in the Victorian Athletic League, starting at Warrnambool on Saturday and then Ballarat yesterday, and we're at Ballarat today. So big 3 days of racing for our athletes and our VAL officials, so well done. my voice is still surviving today, which I'm pleased about, and we're going to get through today, which should be a massive afternoon of athletics here. So don't go anywhere. And Peter Emerson doing a great job over there, running our ceremonies and giving us some insights into our sponsors and some of the races that they're named after. So thanks to Peter Emerson for his help today. Certainly makes my job a touch easier having Peter there conduct those ceremonies. So good on you, Peter, and he's been playing some fantastic tunes throughout the past couple of days. So the carpet and tile gallery women's 400 metres is our next event. One here of the 400, the women's handicap, scratch white, blue, black, grey, purple and orange. Additional starter here with a red and white of Amy McKinley. She runs off 30 metres. Amy McKinley's additional starter of 30. The back marker will be Elizabeth Rutch. So Rutch runs in the red of 13. The yellow is Jacinta McFarlane of 30. The green is Sophie Stokes of 38. The pink is Isabella Antonino of 38. And as mentioned, we've got the red and white there, Amy McKinley, who runs off 30 metres. So the ladies heading out to their marks. Heat 1 here, the carpet and tile gallery, women's handicap. So away they go here in the carpet and tile gallery women's 400. Antonino sets up the race early and she heads straight to the lead as they head down the back straight. It's Isabella Antonino in the lead ahead of Sophie Stokes. In third is Amy McKinley. Gap behind them is Jacinta McFarlane, and the back marker Elizabeth Rutch. Watch for her late. As they go through 200, it's Isabella Antonino in the lead. Now into second is McKinley. She goes up on the outside and passes in Stokes. Not far away is McFarlane, and now Rutch starting to get a move on. Antonino now joined and passed by Amy McKinley. McKinley goes to the front and she sets sail for home. Amy McKinley is our leader. Antonino's in second. Not far away is Sophie Stokes. Now the back marker, Elizabeth Rutch. She starts to launch down the outside, but I think it's going to be too late as Amy McKinley takes out heat number 1. Rutch will just get second ahead of Sophie Stokes, ahead of Antonino and also McFarlane. So results there of heat number 1. The winner was the red and white, Amy McKinley in first. Second was the red, Elizabeth Rutch. And third was the green, Sophie Stokes. The time, 56.50. 56.50 the winning time for Amy McKinley in the red and white in heat number 1 as we turn to heat number 2. Heat number 2 here, scratch red, white, grey and red and white. Nicole Jovanovic, she'll be in the blue of 28. We've got Alice Platten lines up off 30 in the yellow. The green is Hannah Lindstrom off 35. We've got the pink here, a woman in exceptional form of late, Zoe Nicholson, one to watch here off 41. The black is Holly Nichols of Ballarat off 50 metres. The orange is Danielle McDowell off 56. And we go out to the purple there of Sue Anderson, who's done a great job organising and helping this weekend. And she'll be our front marker in the purple of 66 metres. This is heat 2 on the track, 56.5 the time to beat. So away they go here. It's Sue Anderson who leads the field. So off to a nice start was Anderson. She heads down the back straight, leading ahead of McDowell. In third behind her is Holly Nichols. We go back then to Zoe Nicholson, who's in a rare vein of form. Hannah Lindstrom goes up behind her and is not far away. She's within striking distance. Nicole Jovanovic has passed Alice Platten. As they go through 200, McDowell goes up on the outside of Sue Anderson. So McDowell and Anderson having a battle as they go around the bend with around 150 to go. Here comes Zoe Nicholson. Nicholson not far away, as is Lindstrom. They're about to straighten up, McDowell and Sue Anderson, but look at the Dr. Zoe Nicholson about to straighten up. She gets to the outside. Hannah Lindstrom trying to find her way through. It's on the outside. Zoe Nicholson. Nicholson starting to extend away now. And Zoe Nicholson is in red hot form and continues that form. Lindstrom will get second ahead of McDowell. Then Anderson not far away. Holly Nichols, Platten and then Jovanovic in heat number 2. So an impressive victory there to the pink, Zoe Nicholson in heat number 2. Second was the green of Hannah Lindstrom, and third the orange, Danielle McDowell. The time, 54.97. 54.97 the time for the pink, Zoe Nicholson, as she continues her fine form and takes out heat number 2. Heat number 3 here on the track, scratch red, blue, yellow, grey and purple. Olivia Goda will be our back mark on the white. She runs off 29. We've got the green here of Katie Moore. She runs off 35. The pink is Elizabeth Melrose. She runs off 40. The black is Taryn Fisher off 45. And the orange, Kim McDonough off 56. So away here, McDonough leads the field. McDonough with a nice lead ahead of Fisher in second. Melrose is not too far away. Katie Moore goes up on her outside, and Olivia Goda watches it all unfold, but now moves down the back straight with a bit of intent. Martine Beer trained Olivia Goda, one to watch in the finish. Out in front though, it's Kim McDonough. McDonough on the lead, and moving into second now on the outside is Katie Moore with the back marker of Olivia Goda right there. A bit of argy-bargy around that top bend. Out in the lead though, it's still Kim McDonough. Goda is on the outside there of Katie Moore and starting to stride up. It's Kim McDonough with the lead, but Olivia Goda is not too far away. Melrose goes up to Katie Moore, so straightening up here, it's still Kim McDonough. McDonough with a nice lead. Olivia Goda starting to really get going. It's still McDonough. Goda's coming at her. Goda edging closer, but McDonough's holding her form. McDonough holding off Goda, and does. McDonough ahead of Goda. Third will be Melrose, followed by Katie Moore and Taryn Fisher. Good battle there in heat number 3. The winner was the orange, Kim McDonough. Kim McDonough, the winner. Second was the white, Olivia Goda, and third, the pink, Elizabeth Melrose. The time, 55.62. 55.62, the winning time for Kim McDonough in Heat 3. We look towards Heat 4 next, the fourth and final heat. So Heat 4 here on the track, scratch white, blue, pink and grey. Jess Payne, one to watch here in the red. She runs off 13 metres and very competitive over the 300 and 400 metre distance here. The yellows, Hayley Martin off 30, Chloe Kinnersley's in the green, Tiana Shillito, so a couple of Ballarat girls there to watch. Megan McMahon in the orange off 50 and the purple will be Kylie Williams off 60. Heat 4 on the track here. And Zoe Nicholson, the one to watch on catch, 54.97 from heat number 2. Big hello to everyone tuning in on the live stream, brought to you by Athletics Exclusive. We've got a big afternoon coming to you here as the rain has gone for now. Surface absorbed the rain perfectly and plenty of action, so don't go anywhere. So away they go here. It's Kylie Williams who leads. So Williams about to head into the back straight. McMahon's in second. Shillito on McMahon's shoulder. Gap behind them to Chloe Kinnersley. Hayley Martin goes up and Jess Payne starts to wind up down the back straight. The back marker will have to finish strong here. But out in front, it's Kylie Williams. Williams in the lead of McMahon. McMahon not far away. Shillito starting to edge closer, as is Hayley Martin and Chloe Kinnersley. And now Jess Payne starts to make her move. Look at her work that top bend. Jess Payne really starting to come in at the back marker. Watch for the red. Kylie Williams in the lead. McMahon's in second. But here comes Jess Payne, the back marker, and she circles them. She's made that top bend her own, and Jess Payne comes up now to Kylie Williams, who starts to dig deep. Williams digging deep. Jess Payne on the outside. It's Williams, but Jess Payne, the back marker goes up. That's a strong victory to Jess Payne ahead of Williams. Megan McMahon gets third ahead of Hayley Martin, followed by Chloe Kinnersley and Tiana Shillito. The impressive run from the lady in red, Jessica Payne.
I'll get these results and we'll do it.
Winner was the red, Jessica Payne. Jessica Payne, the winner in the red. Second was the purple of Kylie Williams. And third, the orange, Megan McMahon. The time, 56.00. 56.00. So well done there to Jess Payne. Still the fastest time was Zoe Nicholson, 54.97. So I know Tom Burbage just having a chat with our officials there about athletes who do bring their own singlet must have this checked off by VAL officials. So you must have your own singlet, if you're wearing your own colour, approved under the VAL colour tent before you run each time. So a few athletes haven't followed this process, and it's becoming very confusing for our photo finish judges. So if you do plan on wearing your own colour, please head every time to the VAL colour tent and get this approved, as sometimes the colour is not really accessible by our photo finish judges. So please make sure we do follow that and make the life a bit easier for our photo finish judges. Ben, here is the Val Stewart Memorial. This is the Chris Packer Accountants, the backmarkers handicap. Scratch blue, yellow, grey, orange and purple. Andrew Boujay's our backmark on the ready runs of 12. Stuart Aberdeen, one of our locals here, part of the pod squad in the white of 18. We've got Jai Perry in the green. Chad Ryan, who ran well in the 300 at Warrnambool, runs off 30. Connor Callan in the black off 32. Ryan Antadormi having a great weekend off 36. And Alex Jones, the front marker. So we're away now. Heat number 1, the Val Stewart Memorial. Heading down the back, it's Ryan Antadormi who gets the advantage at this stage ahead of Alex Jones. In third is Connor Callanan. Chad Ryan in fourth. On his outside is Jai Perry. So fair bit of intent being shown by these athletes. And look at Stewie Aberdeen go as he tries to latch onto this group, and Boujay rounds the field. Out in front though, it's Ryan Antadormi. Antadormi in second spot at the moment is Alex Jones. So these two battling it out. Now getting to the outside is Jai Perry. So Jai Perry is not far away. Chad Perry's there in striking distance, as is Stuart Aberdeen. So big finish coming out. Aberdeen hooks to the outside. Jai Perry's in the lead. Stewie Aberdeen, the local boy, and the black coming through is Connor Callanan. Callanan goes up and he'll take it out. Connor Callanan. What a great finish in heat number 1. Connor Callanan, Stuart Aberdeen right in the mix. Connor Callanan, the black, gets up. Aberdeen and Perry right in it, but lovely run, Connor Callanan. Number 1 there, winner was the black, Connor Callanan in first. Second was the white, Stewie Aberdeen. And third, the green, Jai Perry. 48.79 the time, 48.79 the winning time for our winner, Connor Callanan. So 48.79 the benchmark at this stage. So heat number 2 here. Scratch red, white, blue, green, pink, black. Elijah Cross runs here off 24 in the yellow. Got the grey of Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey's ahead. The additional starter in Derek Collins. He wears the red and white. So Jack Lacey in the grey. Got the blue and white there of Lachlan Milligan. We've got Matt Harvey in the orange of 36 and Daniel Quattrone in the purple. So away we go here. Quattrone leads the field away. Quattrone ahead of Matt Harvey, who's in second. Milligan in third. Going up on the outside is Jack Lacey. Derek Collins, our visitor from the ACT, moving nicely. And Elijah Cross rounds out the field. Out in front, though, it's Daniel Quattrone. So Quattrone in front. Harvey stalking his every move as they head into that top bend. Quattrone ahead of Harvey in second. Now making his way into third is Elijah Cross. So Cross in third. On his outside is Lockie Milligan. Going up now is Jack Lacey. Jack Lacey starting to come in the race. Out in front, though, it's still Quattrone. Can he lead all the way? It's Quattrone in the lead. Quattrone ahead of Matt Harvey. Coming to the outside now is Elijah Cross. Cross coming on the outside. Elijah Cross, and it's a local victory in heat number 2. Elijah Cross gets up, and that's what the locals wanted to see. Elijah Cross taking out heat number 2 in a great battle. Elijah Cross prevailing. Quattrone gallant in defeat. So results there, the yellow winner Elijah Cross. Second was the orange Matt Harvey, and third the purple Daniel Quattrone. The time 48.29, 48.29 the winning time for the yellow in heat number 2. Athletes and stables today. We finish off day 2 with some fantastic 4x200 metre relays. So just chatting to Peter O'Dwyer then, trying to encourage as many stables to be involved. So get your mates together. We're going to have men's and women's 4x200 metre relays. Get your stables involved. Promises to be a cracker. So just a call now. I believe the location of the VAL colour silks is unknown at this stage. So whoever does have those VAL colour silks, can you please return them to the VAL colour tent? We've got heat 3 on the track here. Scratch white, blue, pink, black, grey, purple and blue and white. Joel B is certainly here. Back mark on the red, he runs off 8. Got Jared Gilroy in the yellow. Chris V. Patrick Martin there is in the green, Mitch Palmer's in the orange, and Justin Cohen is our front marker there. In the red and white, he runs off 40. Joel B, back mark on the red off 8. So away they go here. Justin Cohen leads the field away ahead of Mitch Palmer in second. Paddy Martin travels nicely in third. Jared Gilroy, the Tasmanian, not far away. And look at Joel B, head down the back straight. Looks like he's moving pretty well at this stage with a bit up his sleeve. So watch for Joel B late as we've got a new leader out in front. It's Mitch Palmer. So Palmer takes over ahead of Justin Cohen. In third is Paddy Martin starting to wind up. Jared Gilroy starting to go with him. And Joel B starting to put in the quick strides and working that top bend. Out in front though, it's Mitch Palmer. Palmer about to be joined on the outside by Paddy Martin. The Ballarat boy gets up on the outside. It's Paddy Martin. Jared Gilroy starting to come into it. Paddy Martin, he quits the teeth. The Ballarat boy gets the job done in heat number 3. Paddy Martin ahead of Jared Gilroy. In third was Mitch Palmer, followed by Joel B and Justin Cohen. And a great battle in heat 3 going to the green. Patrick Martin. So results there of heat 3, Patrick Martin in the green, our winner. Second was the yellow, Jared Gilroy. Third, the orange, Mitch Palmer, 48.01. 48.01. Just another reminder, we're finishing the day with our squad relays, 4x200 metre relays. So get your squads together and it will be a great bit of camaraderie, fantastic battle. So we're finishing the day with our squad relays. Bit of prize money up for grabs and also bragging rights in the VAL. And we're also looking for the VAL colour silks to be returned to the VAL colour tent. So heat number 4 here, scratch red, white, blue, yellow, orange, purple, red and white and blue and white. The back marker here in the green, former winner of the Bill McManus at Stall, Jack Todorico, 28. We've got the pink here of Tom Perry, recent winner of the Camden Classic in South Australia. We've got Ryan Camille in the black, he runs off 30, and Nathan Livitsanos off 30 metres as well. So small but compact field here. This is heat 4, the 4th and final heat. So Livitsanos, Camille, Perry and Dodorico. Perry is our back marker here, so Tom Perry in the pink is our back marker. So away they go and called back. And could be Nathan Livitsanos there. Nathan Livitsanos comes back 2 metres. He'll run off the mark of 28. Nathan Livitsanos. So Tom Perry, the back marker in the pink. Dodorico in the grey. Livitsanos in the grey and Ryan Camille in the black. So away we go this time in heat number 4. It's Ryan Camille leading ahead of Livitsanos, Dodorico in third and Tom Perry. They bunch up down the back straight. Still Ryan Camille. Livitsanos in second. Dodorico travels nicely with a bit to give and Tom Perry's chasing after him. Still no changes at this stage. Play it again, Jane. It's out in front. Ryan Camille. Camille leads from Livitsanos. Dodorico edges closer. He's ready to pounce. And Tom Perry starting to wind up. It's Ryan Camille about to be joined by Nathan Livitsanos. Dodorico is not done with yet as they come into the home stretch now. Camille, Livitsanos on the outside. And now comes Big Jack Dodorico. He gets to the outside. Livitsanos. Dodorico's gritting the teeth. Livitsanos. Dodorico's coming at him, but Livitsanos is going to hold on. Oh, Perry flies late. Livitsanos ahead of Dodorico from a fast finishing Tom Perry and Ryan Camille right in the finish. They bunched up right towards the end. Great battle in heat number 4.
If we have all the kids that have qualified for the finals of the 100-metre Victorian Junior Dazzle Sesh, organised by Bendigo Bank, we will assemble in the navy blue marquee at the eastern end of the oval, please, ready for the finals to start straight after the last heat of the Incredibles 400-metre handicap.
Results from heat 4. The winner was the grey, Nathan Livitsanos in first. Second was the green, Jack Dodorico. And third, the pink, Tom Perry, 49.15. 49.15 the time for the winner, Nathan Livitsanos, in a great battle in heat number 4. Just 4 athletes, but they were bunched up. Women's finalists, these athletes have made the final. Jess Payne, Olivia Goda, Amy McKinley, Hannah Lindstrom, Zoe Nicholson, Megan McMahon, Kim McDonough, Danielle McDowell, Kylie Williams and Sue Anderson. So we're almost back on time here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Crespells Dry Cleaners 400 Open Handicap. Scratch red, black, orange, purple and red and white. Matt O'Brien's our back marker of 28. Go out to Andrew Wilcox in the blue. The yellow, Rory Nunn alongside him. The green is Noddy Angelakos of 46. The pink is Alec Wiltshire of 52. And the grey is Jeff Sargent, who heads out to 82 metres. This is the Open Handicap. Open Handicap, Crespells Dry Cleaners. So away here in the first heat of the 400, it's Jeff Sargent. So Jeff Sargent's already down the back straight and has quite a big lead. Ahead of the pink there, Alec Wiltshire. Angelakos goes up on the outside. Moving nicely is Rory Nunn with Andrew Wilcox, who had a victory on Saturday at Warrnambool, and now comes Matthew O'Brien. So out in front, still Jeff Sargent. So Sargent leads ahead of Alec Wiltshire. Now starting to come into it is Angelakos. Getting closer there is Rory Nunn, and here comes Matt O'Brien, the back marker. They've still got to get to Jeff Sargent though. It's Sargent in the lead. He straightens up with a big lead. They're starting to bunch up. Angelakos is there, as is Rory Nunn, and the back marker Matty O'Brien. It's still Jeff Sargent. Sargent in the lead. He looks over his shoulder, and they won't get to Jeff Sargent. Takes out heat number 1. Nice go there from Rory Nunn and Matthew O'Brien. And just a final call for athletes who want to enter their relay team in the stable relay. Please head over to the white tent here in the home straight. All teams wanting to enter into the stable relay, please make sure you head over there and officially enter in the next few minutes. So results there of heat number 1, Jeff Sargent in the grey, your winner. The yellow, Rory Nunn, was second, and third, the white, Matthew O'Brien. 48.23 the time, 48.23 was the time for heat number 1. So heat number 2 here, just the 3 athletes. So we've got Jed Upton in the green, the black is Andrew Drummond, and the orange, Paul Kinniburgh. So only 3 athletes here in heat number 2.
Come on, Bruce, get a phone.
So heat 2 here, Jed Upton, Andrew Drummond, Paul Kinniburgh. These 3 go to battle. Heading into the most exciting part of the program in the next couple of hours, ladies and gentlemen. So away here, Paul Kinniburgh. He leads, and he's fresh off his recent victory, running with a bit of confidence is Paul Kinniburgh, with a nice lead ahead of Andrew Drummond. Now going up is Jed Upton, who really puts the foot down into that back straight. Out in the lead though, it's Paul Kinniburgh with a nice lead. Looks like it's got a bit to give. Drummond starting to really wind up now, and going with him is Jed Upton. So these 3 men at battle in the heat number 2 here of the Crestbells Dry Cleaners Open Handicap. It's Paul Kinniburgh, and now Andrew Drummond really starts to work that final bend. It's Kinniburgh in the lead. Drummond coming and getting closer. Upton still with a bit of work to do. Now Kinniburgh puts the foot down, but Andrew Drummond is on the scene. Drummond, he goes up to Kinniburgh, and Andrew Drummond, he'll win heat number 2. Drummond ahead of Kinniburgh in second, and Upton will get third. So results of heat number 2, win to the black, Andrew Drummond in first. Second was the orange, Paul Kinniburgh. And third, the green, Jed Upton. The time, 48.80. 48.80, the winning time for the black, Andrew Drummond in heat number 2. So heat number 3 here, scratch yellow, black and orange. Yellow, black and orange here. Xavier Poole, South Australian visitor, will be our back marker of 20. Got Cam Dunbar in the white of 34. Darcy Islands there in the blue. Holly Dobbin lines up in the green. Glenn Stevens in the pink. Dominic Condello is there in the grey. And we've got the purple of Nick Howard lining up. This is heat 3 on the track, ladies and gentlemen. So away we go, and the enforcer leads the field away. It's Dominic Condello. Condello ahead of Stevens, a gap behind them to Holly Dobbin, and on her outside is Nick Howard. Coming through now from the back is Darcy Island, and Cam Dunbar starting to come into it. So the enforcer still with a nice lead. Stevens in second, Island in third with Howard. Dunbar not far away. Dobbin starting to come into it as well, and Xavier Poole, the South Australian, is our back marker. Still the enforcer. The enforcer's in the lead. Getting to the outside is Glenn Stevens. Darcy Island starting to wind up, and Nick Howard's in striking distance. And have a look at Xavier Poole, the back marker in the red. He gets to the extreme outside. Xavier Poole starts to wind up the back marker. Island's kicking. Cam Dunbar's there as well. Xavier Poole on the outside, spread across the track. Oh, Island. Howard lunged. Howard did lunge ahead of Island. Close finish there in heat 3. Howard put in a big lunge there, perhaps a bit of a better lunge than Darcy Island. Those two battle it out. We'll get those official results, but a great battle there in heat number 3. So the winner there was the blue, Darcy Island in first. Second was the purple of Nick Howard, and third the white, Cam Dunbar. Sorry, Noel, I forgot to write the top. The winning time there, 49.58 for Darcy Island in the blue, taking heat 3 from Nick Howard in second in the purple, and Cam Dunbar in the white was third, 49.58. So heat number 4 on the track here, scratch red, white, grey. Connor Nunn in the blue runs off 38. The back marker here in the purple is Jordan Burke off 28. We've got Neil Brennan in the yellow off 44. Jack Beer in the green off 50 with Jason Blood alongside him in the pink. Steve Coulson's in the black off 66, and the orange is Stefan Catalano, who runs off 90 metres. That's your field there for the 4th and final heat. Thanks, mate. So away they go here. Stefan Catalano leads the field. Catalano heads into the back straight. Coulson's in second. We go behind them to Jason Blood. Neil Brennan in 4th. Behind him is Connor Nunn and Jordan Burke rounding out the field. Stefan Catalano with a nice lead at this stage, but edging closer every step is Steve Coulson. So Coulson going up to Catalano and about to join him and pass him on the outside. It's Steve Coulson. Coulson takes the lead. Catalano in second. Brennan's in third. On his shoulder is the pink of Jason Blood, and coming to it late it's Jordan Burke, but out in front it's Steve Coulson. Coulson with a big lead. Brennan starting to dig deep and wind up. It's still Coulson. Brennan's coming at him. Coulson with the lead. Brennan starting to really grit the teeth. Coulson, what's he got left? Oh, he falls over the line. Coulson falls over the line from a fast finishing Neil Brennan. Coming late as well was the blue of Connor Nunn, but Steve Coulson will hang on to win heat number 4. So results there of our fourth and final heat. The winner was the black, Steve Coulson in first. Second was the yellow, Neil Brennan. And third, the blue, Connor Nunn. The time, 48.80. 48.80, the winning time there in the fourth and final heat. Steve Coulson victorious.
We've got the junior 100-metre finals coming up now, the Junior Just for Shash event sponsored by Bendigo Bank. So first of all, we've got the under 6 and under 8 mixed, under 6, under 9 and 11 mixed. The girls under 6, under 12 to under 16. Boys under 12 to under 16. The first heat in the red is Max Austin. In the white, we've got Ali Mason. In the blue, Billy Baldwin. In the yellow, Georgie Canet. Max Robinson's in the green. Pink is Willow McDougall. Hewan Anderson is in the black. And Zali Featherstone is our outmarker in the grey, running off 27 metres. It was an exciting time for the little ones to be on the big track with all the senior athletes. This is handicapped to their based on their heat times, so hopefully we get a good result. And to the parents, remember, as Mark may have said, we had 8 boys and 8 girls. We have a very important job to help us. The presentation for the gift finalists at 3:45 and 3:35 for the men's and women's. So 8 boys and 8 girls. Now these little ones, these races are after 8 of each.
Red got Yogi for the He can pass that back.
So good on you there.
For that. And for those at the live stream at home, we've got our juniors here. They ran this morning at 9 o'clock off peg to peg, and we've been re-handicapped here based on their runs this morning. A call now for Todd Island. Todd Island, if you can make your way to see the VAL officials. Todd Island, please.
No, Charlie. He gets told when he has to do. He wants to win it.
So Max Austin is our back marker. He runs off scratch. And the one they've got to run down here is Ali Featherstone off 27 metres. So away here, and Zali Featherstone is leading. So Featherstone out in front, Hugh and Anderson not too far away. It's Anderson going up to Featherstone. Looks like Anderson's hit the lead, having a look around. They're spread across the track. Anderson just with the lead. Anderson will take it ahead of Georgie Kennett and Max Austin. Nice go there in Heat 1.
They're all pulling up.
taking that one out. Well done to Hewen. So heat number 2, or the final here, number 2, the under 9s to under 11s mixed. Archie Grant's off scratch. We've got Liam Reardon off 1 in the white. Lily Austin in the blue off 1.5. Matilda Cutts in the yellow of 2.5. As is Josephine Roberts in the green off 2.5. We've got Mitchell Snowden in the pink off 5. Tom Mason off 5.5 in the black. And Amy Skeen in the 6 off 6 metres in the grey. Yeah, it's been a good few days. Away they go here, and Amy Skeen leads. Tom Mason off to a nice start. Mason starting to come through in the black. Lily Austin from the back is coming through. Look at Lily Austin go. Austin getting to win this one. It's going to be the blue of Lily Austin. Wow, they're queued up for second, third. Maybe second was Tom Mason. Tom Mason second, and yeah, third we might have to look at our photo finish here, but it was a very close finish in that final there. It's close for second and third, wasn't it? Yeah. Rock in the next off scratch will be Kiara Boyd in the red. We've got Hope Shelby in the white off 1.5. Zalia DeLima in the blue off 3. We've got Jasmine Carledge in the yellow off 5. Audrey Murnane runs in the green off 10. She's having a great weekend. Shona Wills, in the pink off 12. Alara Cutts off 14.5 in the black. And Serena Shelby in the grey off 17.
So away here, the
Serena Shelby leads. Shelby ahead of Alara Cuts there. Starting to come through is the green Audrey Murnane. Murnane, what a week she's having. Audrey Murnane, she's done it again. Audrey Murnane, perhaps again of Jasmine Cartledge and Zalia De Lima in the blue. But Audrey Murnane, another win. What a weekend she's having. We just had an athlete come through and they've misplaced their AirPod, so a left AirPod. If anyone does come across this around the oval somewhere, please bring it to myself here on the inside tent. A left AirPod, hearing device of some sort, an AirPod. That's $100 of the 6K for today. We've got Taj Collier in the red off scratch, Ollie Featherston in the white off 3, Jarvis Cartledge runs off 9 in the blue, Zeke Featherston in the yellow off 14.5, Lucas Murphy in the green off 15, Ben Schneering in the pink off 19, then Lockie Kinnersley in the black off 19, and Jack Kinnersley in the grey off 22. So walking up here, the Kinnersley boys, the one to catch, the two front markers here, and Taj Collier off scratch in red, the back marker. So away they go. It's Jack Kinnersley leads away with Lockie Kinnersley. Ben Schneering starting to come through. Schneering and the blue of Jarvis Cartledge. Jarvis Cartledge and Taj Collier. Oh, the back marker, Taj Collier, has got up there ahead of Jarvis Cartledge. Will confirm third, but Taj Collier off scratch. I think he's got there ahead of Jarvis Cartledge. Great running from our youngsters. So results there, Peter, just results. Taj Collier was our winner in the red. Second was the blue, Jarvis Cartledge. And third, the black, Lachlan Kinnersley. Taj in first, Jarvis Cartledge in second, Lachlan Kinnersley in third. So well done to the boys there. And I believe Peter will be running our presentation shortly. Yeah, it's a mile race.
So Tom Griffin, we found...
Oh, AirPod, Tom Griffin. We have found the missing AirPod. It's been located.
Ollie, we'll do the presentations now for the last races. We just saw in the Victorian Junior Dash by Bendigo Bank. So we can get all the place getters for each of the 4 races. Mixed under 6 to 8, mixed under 9 to 11. Girls under 12 to 16 and boys under 12 to 16. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was great running by the kids. Very exciting and very close. I hope they had fun. I've got the results. Yeah, I made them up. So in the mixed under 6 to under 8, boys and girls 100 metres, in 3rd place was Max Austin. Hi there, Max, up to the number 3. In 2nd place was Georgie Kennett. There's Georgie, there she is. Very good. And in 1st place was Hewan Anderson. Way out here for Hewan. And we've got Ian Corker from the Bendigo Bank. He's going to present the sash to each of the kids. It's the first time the kids have done this, so it's good to see they'll learn this. Hopefully many more to come over the years. So there's a sash for each kid and each child, and a voucher from the running company. Well, thanks to the running company for them supporting us. George is getting her sash now. And then our winner, Hewan Anderson, who ran in the black, has got his. Getting his. Magnificent. If you want to get a photo with Ian there, Ian can turn around, they got a photo with all the families, and they have to squat down, Ian. So that's it. Excellent, well done. We can have our next group, the under 9 to under 11 mixed. Well done, kids, good work. So in 3rd place we had Liam Riordan. Ready to go, Liam? Where's Liam? We got Liam here? Is that you, Liam? No? Anyway, anyone called Liam Riordan? Here we go, here he comes. What a serious haircut. Wow. That looks fast. In 2nd place was Tom Mason. Tom, you here? Here he comes, the hawker. And in 1st place, Lily Austin was in the blue, our winner. Well done, Lily. Good stuff. So, again, Ian will present the sashes to the kids. To Liam, first of all, and to Tom was 2nd. So remember, folks, the parents, we need 8 boys and 8 girls. It's great to come from this group to help with our introduction of the gift finalists for the men's and women. So Mark's looking after it, Mark Dobbin here's looking after it, so you can hang around for an hour. We'd love to have 8 kids from this group. Well done, guys. Congratulations. We've got the photos. The next group was the girls, under 12 to under 16. We have the place getters, please. 3rd place, Zalia DeLima. Hello, Zalia. 2nd place, Jasmine Cartledge. Yeah, Jazz. And in 1st place, Audrey Benet. Ran in the green. Hello, Audrey. And thanks again to the running companies for giving vouchers to the kids. We really appreciate their support. And of course, Bendigo Bank has paid for all the sashes and helped us out. We appreciate their support. hands together, thank you very much. Do a photo. And next the boys. Well done girls, congratulations. The boys in third place was Liam, possibly Kinnersley. Famous running name. Second place, the carpet layer, Jarvis Cutledge. And in first place was Taj Collier in the red, who flew home. Well done, Taj. And then I'll present the sashes again, and then we'll shortly move on to the mile handicap, sponsored by Quest Ballarat. So, well done, guys. Great effort. We've got a cartilage on this presentation dice at every race, I think. They're all done. Maybe not. Women's for Sue's men's. Well done, guys. Good work. Congratulations. Excellent work. Ollie, over to you, mate, for the calling of the Quest Ballarat Open 1600 metre handicap.
Quest Ballarat 1600 metre open handicap. We're really getting into the juicy end of the program. Many will tune in to the live stream of Athletics Exclusive. And this is the Quest Ballarat open handicap. We've got the scratchings here. We've got red, white, blue, yellow, pink, grey, purple, yellow and white, black and white, grey and white, orange and white. In the program there, number 19 is scratched, number 21 and 20 is scratched, 23 is scratched, 27 is scratched, 28 is scratched, 29 is scratched, 31 is scratched, 33 is scratched, and number 37. We've got a slight change to our numbers there, so for example, add 13 to the numbers. So Brad Manzak in the program says number 19, he'll wear number 32. The back marker here will be Glenn McMillan. He's in the green off 120. So he's off 120. Anna Kasapis here, she wears number 38, and after her victory last week the weekend just gone on Saturday. She runs off the mark of 250. And our front marker here, we go out to our front marker, Stefan Catalano, who wears number 45. Catalano's our front marker, he wears 350. So plenty of strong athletes here. Jordan Walker's in the black off 125. Marcus Overman's an athlete who's been in good form. He's in the red and white off 135. Nick O'Connor in the blue and white. He's off 165. David Spence as well off 170. Troy Atkins in the pink and white. Got Brad Manzuk off 200. David Page of 255. Julian Harris runs off 250. Casapis, as we mentioned, off 250. Justin Martinez off 265. Rob Irwin, wears number 43. He's off 345. Catalano's our front marker off 350, as we mentioned. David Gregg off 100. He wears number 47. And Craig Harris wears number 50. He's running off 210. So very shortly, we'll be in the starters' hands. We'll have everyone down in the infield. We've got the all clear from our photo finish. White rain coming down. And athletes, you're in the starters' hands. So away here in the 1600 metre open handicap, this race sponsored by Quest Ballarat. Beautiful accommodation there. I've stayed there myself, can personally vouch for it. Stefan Catalano leads at this stage. He's ahead of Rob Irwin. Irwin in second. We go back to Martinez in third, followed by David Page. And Anna Casapis is there with Julian Harris. So these pack of four there moving nicely. We've got Craig Harris, a recent winner of the 3200. Not far away is Brad Manzuk. On his outside is Troy Atkins. We go back to David Spence. Nicholas O'Connor not too far away, as is Marcus Overman, who's having a great season in the VAL. Jordan Walker travels nicely with the very experienced Justin Murphy on his shoulder. Glenn McMillan, the back marker, starts to go up there, and we see David Gregg starting to move into the race. So they head down the back, and we've got a new leader out in front. It's Rob Irwin, who goes up past Stefan Catalano. So Irwin is our leader. If we look over there, Catalano is in second. Julian Harris is in third. Behind him is David Page. So the two Martin Beer athletes working together. Anna Casapis, she was pulled recently for her win at Warrnambool. She runs off 250. She'll be one to watch. She's in red hot form. Going with them as well is Justin Martinez. Craig Harris, fresh off his victory. The 2 mile at Castlemaine, steps back to the mile here. Not too far away is Troy Atkins. Speaking of athletes, the 3200 metre winner at Stall. Brad Manzuk moves nicely, as does Marcus Overman. On his shoulder is Nicholas O'Connor. So coming through now, 2 laps to go for Rob Irwin, our leader. Irwin's our leader, ahead of Catalano. In third is Julian Harris, but edging closer is Anna Casapis. Casapis goes up on the outside. David Page is well within striking distance. We go back then to Martinez. Craig Harris not far away. Troy Atkins. We go back to Brad Mans. Also moving well is Marcus Overman. On his shoulders, Nicholas O'Connor. Now coming through is David Gregg, who started off 100 metres. So Gregg one to watch, as is Murphy. Going with him is McMillan, and on their shoulder is Jordan Walker. Heading down the back straight, still in the lead is Rob Irwin, but Julian Harris moves up. So Harris goes up, he leads Anna Casapis in the race, and we're about to have a new leader. That is Julian Harris. So Harris in front, Casapis now in second. Irwin drops back to third, and Page is in fourth. Catalano tries to stick with them. Troy Atkins is an athlete who's edging closer. On his outside is the red and white there of Marcus Overman. He'll be one to watch in the finish, as is David Gregg, who starts to get going. One of the back markers as well is Glenn McMillan. Out in front though, it's still Julian Harris. So Harris with around 500 to go here. It's Julian Harris being stalked every step he goes. Anna Casapis is on the outside. She's poised. She's ready to pounce when the time is right. It's Harris and Casapis. Here comes the bell. 1 lap to go. In third is Marcus Overman. Atkins in fourth. Page in fifth. Gap behind then to Rob Irwin. Now comes David Gregg getting up on the outside. The blue and white is Nick O'Connor, and now starting to one up is Jordan Walker. In the lead, it's Julian Harris, but not for long. Going up on the outside is the red and white of Marcus Overman. So it's Overman and Harris. These two head for home. It's Overman getting up on the outside. Harris still in second. Kasapis in third. Atkins is now passed by David Gregg. So Gregg off the mark of 100 metres. Watch out for number 47 as he starts to put the foot down. But Marcus Overman, he goes for home here. Has he got enough of a lead? Ahead of Julian Harris and David Gregg. These three are going to battle it out, it looks like. Troy Atkins makes his way into fourth. Kasapis certainly battling on, but probably can't win from there. Straightening up here. It's in the lead. Marcus Overman. Overman sets sail for home, but keep an eye on number 47, David Gregg. Gregg gets to the outside. It's Overman. Gregg's coming at him. So is Sergeant Pye, Julian Harris, but it's Marcus Overman. Overman's done enough. He gets up. Number 47, David Gregg, will be second. Harris will be third, followed by Troy Atkins. Kasapis gallant once again. Nicholas O'Connor right in the mix. Murphy, Page, coming in now is McMillan. As we see Rob Irwin, and also running a great race is Brad Manzak. Coming in now Spence, Harris, Martinez and Catalano. So big round of applause for all our athletes, and what an epic finish we've just seen. So well done to our winner, Marcus Overman. We'll have those official results through, and then we'll head to Peter Emerson for our presentation. And the winner was the red and white bear of Marcus Overman in first. Second was in the program number 34, but he wore number 47, David Gregg. And in third was number 24, but he wore number 37 in the race, Julian Harris. So first Marcus Overman, second was David Gregg, and third Julian Harris. The time 4:10.22. 4:10.22. So we'll get our top three to head over to the presentation. That's Marcus, Julian and David. Please head over to the presentation area, and Peter Emerson will take over from here.
Presentation now. If the boys are okay after the guys are okay after the West Ballarat 1600 metre handicap. We're going to have the place getters to the presentation area. Please, they're coming over now. You can see them. And then we'll do that presentation. Then the Rod Griffin 1500 metre handicap for all our local amateur runners, which is great to see they're here today. So the boys had the heart rate is boys pretty high. I imagine screaming at you. Great run. So in third position was Craig Harris. That was you. I won't argue with you. You're Julian. You're Julian. I do apologise. No man. Oh, he's here. Sorry about that. Julian Harris, and in second spot David Gregg. Well done, David. And in first spot, the winner, markers, overman of 135 metres. It looks like they're struggling to walk at the moment, poor guys. Congratulations. Hugh Hoffman of Western Ballarat will present the sash to you. We got a chance for some shot photos. Hugh, stay in the shot, mate. We'll get some photos. And then we'll hear from our winner, Marcus Open, today after that great run. Congratulations, Marcus.
Thanks. First, I'd like to thank Ballarat and all the sponsors here for making this happen. Us runners love it. Thanks to Jules and Dave for keeping me honest and pushing me hard here. Thanks to Mum and Dad for coming, and Lachlan the squad for training up for this. And good luck to all the athletes today.
Just all the best. A great effort. So we'll pass over to you, Ollie shortly. We're going to do the 1500 metre Rod Griffin handicap, and also for the athletes that are in the finals in the men's and women's. So the women's 400 metre handicap and the 400 metre back marker handicap. We'll parade you, so you can mingle around the presentation area. Please, we can parade you before your final. So next event on the track, ladies.
This is the 2021 Ballarat Regional Athletics Centre, the Invitational 1500 metres. This one, the Rod Griffin Handicap, and a big thanks to Intersport for their support. So this one's going to be slightly different in that all athletes will start from the same mark, and it's going to go off at different times. For example, Scott Peart is going to go off at 5:05, but the back marker here, Archie Caldo, will run he'll start the race at 4 minutes 10. So the red will be Archie Caldo. His personal best is 4:06. So only 14 years of age as well, young Archie. So definitely one to watch in the future. Joshua Hawks in the white. His PB is 4:10. He's going to run off the 4:15 handicap. Ben Mornane runs in the blue. He'll run off at 4 minutes 15. Then we go to the pink of Hugh Olorenshaw. 17-year-old personal best of 4:24. He starts at 4:25, as does the black of Josh Johnson. Then we've got Charlie Chandler and Zach Granger, all starting at 4 minutes 25. Then the purple is Axel Caldo, who will start at 4 minutes 30. We've got Daisy Sedoltz, who's going to start at 4 minutes 40. Steph Mundy will start at 4 minutes 45, and Scott Peart will start at 5:05. So a bit of a different one here, ladies and gentlemen. But the starters are about to commence, and our first starter will be Scott Peart. So away here, and we can see Scott Peart. So he's our front marker, and he's the first athlete. So they'll all run the same distance, but starting at different points as they go through. So there goes Scott Peart. He's our leader at this stage, and next one to leave will be Steph Mundy. So she's not too far away from commencing the race. Mundy is due to start shortly. But out in front it's Peart. There goes Mundy. We've got Daisy Sedoltz not too far away. She starts at the 4:40 mark, so 4 minutes 40. Then we've got Axel Caldo who's going to commence at 4:30. Then we'll have four athletes who are all going to start at 4 minutes 25. So slightly different race here, but should make for a great finish, we hope, as they all come together at the final part of the event here today. So you can see there, a few of them are away. That includes the grey there, Charlie Chandler, Josh Johnson, and Hugh Olorenshaw. So Olorenshaw going away there, and Zach Granger. Now we can see the blue of Ben Mornane moving nicely, Josh Hawks, and there goes the back marker, Archie Caldo, the 14-year-old, and one to watch in the future. But out in front, it's the pink and white of Scott Peart. So Peart's in the lead, as coming through now is Steph Mundy. She's got 3 laps to go. In third's going to be Daisy Sedoltz. Then we've got a big pack coming through now. So the purple, Axel Caldo. On his shoulder is Charlie Chandler. Hugh Olorenshaw is not far off them, and Zach Granger there in the orange. So those four working together at this stage. Then we come to our 3 back markers, Josh Hawks, Ben Mornane, and Archie Caldo, the 14-year-old, with a personal best of 4:06. So can we see the back markers be a factor in the finish? They've got 3 laps to go. Out in front though, not too much has changed. It's Scott Peart. So Peart with a nice lead. He runs in the pink and white. Steph Mundy's in second, then Daisy Sidoltz. So Sidoltz in third. Now in fourth is Charlie Chandler. On his shoulder is the pink there of Hugh Lorenshaw, and Zach Granger goes up and moving nicely. With him is also Axel Caldo. Now we see the three back markers being led by Josh Hawkes, Archie Caldo and Ben Mornane. We head back to the front though, and this front marker at this stage, they haven't made too much of an indent as Scott Peart's about to come through and he's got 2 laps to go. So 2 laps for Scott Peart. He's part of the YCW club down here. Personal best of 5:07, the 14-year-old here, so be a heroic effort if he could lead all the way. In second is Steph Mundy. So Steph Mundy, she's running a good race here at the moment. Personal best peg to peg of 4:45. Then we've got Daisy Sidoltz, personal best of 4:40. Now getting closer is Charlie Chandler. So Chandler ahead of Oliver Renshaw. Not far away is Axel Caldo. And rounding them up on the outside is Axel Caldo. So there comes the back markers, Josh Hawkes, Archie Caldo and Ben Mornane. Out in front though, they still haven't made much of an indent towards this front marker. Scott Peart moving nicely, and Steph Mundy still in second, but we're about to have a change to the minor placings as Daisy Sidoltz is about to be joined on the outside by Charlie Chandler and Hugh Lorenshaw. So Lorenshaw is travelling nicely. Then we have a gap behind Zach Granger, and Josh Hawkes moves and they go past Axel Caldo, and Archie Caldo, the back marker, watch for him, the fastest in this field with a personal best of 4:06. So they're really starting to make an indent, the back markers, but the man they've got to catch is out in front here. It's young Scotty Peart. So Peart with 1 lap to go. He's going to prove to be hard to run down in the pink and white. The back markers certainly need to get a fair bit of a move on. Scott Peart, he goes for home. Mundy's still in second. Now in third still is the grey of Charlie Chandler, and on the shoulder there is Hugh Lorenshaw as our back markers really need to start getting a wriggle on. The front marker may well lead all the way. Here comes Josh Hawkes with Archie Caldo, but they need to get moving as they head down the back. It's Scott Peart, so Peart still with quite a big lead. Now making his way into second spot is Hugh Lorenshaw. In third is Charlie Chandler. Now the back marker in the red, Archie Caldo, is starting to launch his attack. Caldo heads down the back. Going with him is Hawkes as they go up to Mundy. Still out in front, it's Scott Peart. So Peart with 200 metres to go. He's still got a big lead all of the way. He's seen no one in the race and he's going to try to do that, but they're starting to really get close. So as they head home, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a big bit of noise for Scott Peart as he tries to lead all the way, but starting to come is Hugh Lorenshaw. Lorenshaw in second. In third is Chandler. On his outside, moving nicely, is the white of Joshua Hawkes, the second back marker, and Archie Caldo, the front marker, about to be joined, and here comes Hugh Lorenshaw. Hugh Lorenshaw from the Wendouree Club will take out the Rod Griffin handicap, and Hugh Lorenshaw will be your winner. Second is the grey of Charlie Chandler. Josh Hawkes gets third, ahead of the front marker, who was gallant all the way. Scott Peart, well done there to all the athletes. Archie Caldo, what a run from the back. So well done to all our athletes. Fantastic spectacle we've just seen there, and Hugh Lorenshaw, too good. So Peter, official results there. The winner was the pink, Hugh Lorenshaw in first. That was the pink. Second was the grey of Charlie Chandler, and third the white of Josh Hawkes. The time 5:09.01. 5:09.01, the official time there. So well done to all our athletes. We'll head over to Peter for the presentation.
potential spectators have spotted a spare pair of car keys around. We've had a pair of car keys that can't be located, so if anyone finds a spare, please bring them to myself and the field.
So before we do the presentation, Ollie, all the girls are qualified for the 400 metre final. If we can have you to assemble somewhere near the presentation area on the inside of the track, as we're going to do a parade of you all before your final. With all the ladies that qualified for the 400 final, and the men for that matter too, in the back markers, if you could assemble somewhere behind the presentation area, please. And we'll do the Rod Griffin presentation now. Michelle and Nev, you ready to go? And we have the place givers, if we've got them over here please, so we can conduct the presentation. We've got medals for the place getters, sash and vouchers from Intersport Ballarat down at Bridge Mall. Thanks for their support today. Michelle, who's involved, a very big conflict of interest here. She's involved in Intersport, and her son came third, and does a great power of work. You have the place getters. We've got Charlie Chandler, Hugh Owenshaw, and Josh Hawks come to the presentation area now, please. Yep, that's better. We've got the women's 400 final. We're going to parade them. We're going to parade them. We're going to parade them up here. Okay, we're ready to go now for the presentation of the Ballarat Regional Athletic Centre Rod Griffin Handicap. It was a great run. Thanks for your support, guys, coming today. So in third place, Josh Hawks with a good job from Wendouree. Second place, Charlie Chandler in the grub. Michelle Hawks of Intersport Sports Business presenting the medals and vouchers, and then Michelle comes in the sash as well. And anyone wants a photo, now's your chance, and then we'll present the girls in a moment for their 400. So, congratulations.
Track. This is the 400 metre carpet and tile gallery, the women's handicap. The women's handy. This is the women's handicap 400 metre final here. So one by one we'll parade our ladies. It's probably far enough, girls. That's good. That's good. So Big round of applause for each of our finalists. We'll start with our front marker. She's in the purple, off 66, a local girl, Sue at... Just wait. All right, sorry there, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll do that again. Obviously, a big round of applause for our front marker, Sue Anderson. She's in the purple. Keep that round of applause going to the orange of 60 metres. Kylie Williams. In the grey will be Danielle McDowell. She runs off 56 metres. The black is Kim McDonough off 56. Running in the pink, it's Megan McMahon. In the green here, a woman in red hot form. She runs off 41. Zoe Nicholson. In the yellow is Hannah Lindstrom off 35 metres. The blue is Amy McKinley off 30. The white is Olivia Goda off 29. And the back marker is Jessica Payne in the red off 13. Apologies once again there, ladies and gentlemen, for the microphone issues. But we're back in the game. Microphones here at the moment. One of them's not working there, but we've got the live stream there brought to us by Athletics Exclusive. This is the final, the 400 metre carpet and tile gallery women's handicap. $1,500 up for grabs. Flowers donated by Stems Flower Market. A sash donated by Holly Dobbin. And very shortly will be in the starters' hands. And this is a strong field here for the women. So away they go here, ladies and gentlemen. The purple, Sue Anderson, she leads the field away. Kylie Williams in second. McDowell and McDonough are in third and fourth at this stage. McMahon starting to get going. Zoe Nicholson, who's the form runner of the VAL, starts to get going down the back straight, as does Hannah Lindstrom. McKinley's not far away with Olivia Goda and Jess Payne, the back marker. She's got it all ahead of her. As they go through, Sue Anderson now joined by Kim McDonough as they negotiate that top bend. McDowell's in third, Williams in fourth. Now going up is Zoe Nicholson. Zoe Nicholson, one to watch as she really attacks and she launches off that final bend. Out in front, it's Kim McDonough. Zoe Nicholson, she gets to the outside. She sets sail for home. And Zoe Nicholson, could it be 4 sashes in 8 days? Yes, she's done it again, Zoe Nicholson. What a win. Zoe Nicholson, 4 sashes in the space of 8 or 9 days. Great runs from Kim McDonough and Kylie Williams. McDowell there, but all honours go with Zoe Nicholson, who is the most in-form athlete. That's 4 sashes in the space of 8 days or 9 days for Zoe Nicholson. Well done, Zoe.
We'll have to swap.
Official results are in. The winner was the green, Zoe There, the winner was the green, Zoe Nicholson in first. Second was the black of Kim McDonough, and third the orange, Kylie Williams. The time, 54:03 the time for Zoe Nicholson.
Presentation now for the girls, guys. Just we need about 2 minutes, guys. Just chill out for your 400 backies. Just give us some time if that's all right, please. We're going to do the presentation now for the women's 400 metre handicap, and in third place in orange was Kylie Williams. We're going to have 60. Kylie here, ready to go. Comes Kim. Second place was Kim McDonough. And in first place in the green was Zoe Nicholson. So put your hands together for the folks. We got Kylie here. Is Kylie present? Great effort. Flowers from Steps Flower Market. Great result. And we're sorry that Kylie's not here, but we have time against us. Now we're here for the winner. Zoe, congratulations.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank everyone that helped put Ballarat get together. Everyone in the VAL, stewards, officials, volunteers, everyone. Big shout out to Coop Stable and the Lehmans and Keys and just the Burnses and everyone that helps support me week in, week out. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So, congratulations. Their photos, and all the kids are going to help out with the finals of the men's and ladies' gift, the men's and women's gift. You can assemble near the VIP tent, please. The kids can help the junior athletes. Well done, girls. We'll cross to Ollie for the calling of the men's 400 metre back marker final.
Good on you, Peter. He's just going to go pop some music on to set the scene. Just a reminder, one of the athletes in the Invitational 1500 metres, I believe, is the white. If you could return your singlet. So apologies for the microphone issues there. We've had a good couple of days, but Peter's going to set the scene now with some tunes, and we're about to parade our athletes for the 400 metre back markers final. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed it doesn't cross out this time. But wearing the purple, the front marker, will be Daniel Quattrone. Running in the orange, winner of the Bendigo Black Opal. He runs off 36, Matthew Harvey. Wearing the grey, off 34 metres, will be Mitchell Palmer. Wearing the black T-shirt today, it's Connor Cullinan. The pink will be Nathan Livitsanos off 30 metres. The green will be Jai Perry, who runs off 27. In the yellow, a lot of local support for this young man off 24, Patrick Martin. Similarly here, Elijah Cross in the blue off 24. Get around him, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Tasmanian in the white off 22. And another local athlete here, trained by Pod, off 18, Stuart Aberdeen. That's what we love to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for our athletes. This is the back markers 400 final. This is the Val Stewart Memorial back markers. $1,500 up for grabs, sponsored by Chris Packer and Associates, and a sash donated by Rocket Rod Matthews. They head out to their marks now. So, strong field here assembled for our back markers handicap. Just 20 metres covers the field here. Aberdeen off 18 and Quattrone off 38. Here we go. Daniel Quatrain leads the field away. Matt Harvey's in second. Palmer on his shoulder. Not far away is Callanan with Livitsanos. Going up is Jai Perry as they head down. Not far away is Cross. Now coming through is Jared Gilroy and Aberdeen. Really trying to put the foot down as he goes up there to Paddy Martin. It's Matt Harvey in the lead. So Matt Harvey. Palmer's in second. Going up on the outside there is Livitsanos. Cross not far off them as well. Starting to come around the outside is Jai Perry. Jared Gilroy not done with. Trying to get going is Stuart Aberdeen. And the yellow of Paddy Martin. They come into the home stretch here. Out in front, it's the grey of Mitch Palmer. Getting in the outside now, Elijah Cross. It's Cross and also Jared Gilroy. But Elijah Cross has done it all, Gilroy. Gilroy lunges late. Geez, Cross looked like he had it and Gilroy's flown at him. The Tasmanian, Elijah Cross, has he held on? Jared Gilroy makes the trip across from the Apple Isle and we'll wait and see the official results here shortly. We wait on these results. A super close finish. Gilroy flew late. Cross may have held on. So, ladies and gentlemen, the results are in, and getting up on the line was the white of Jared Gilroy. Second was the blue of Elijah Cross, and third the grey, Mitch Palmer. The time 47.87. 47.87. So well done to Jared, Elijah and Mitch. We'll get those three across to the presentation, but sensational effort by the Tasmanian to get up there, Jared Gilroy.
If Rod Matthews is here, if you can be at the presentation here in 30 seconds, Robert, we've got your sash here for the Bell Stewart. If you can't, Ed will present on your behalf. Well, another brilliant race. We've seen a lot of good running. The weather has stayed kind to us, so excellent running there, folks. We're going to do the presentation now for the 400-metre back markers we've just seen. I'll keep talking a bit so the boys can get their heart rate down and their breath back before we worry about speeches. So Rod Matthews is now here behind us to present the sash that he's donated. So just so you know about Val Stewart, he was a trainer based at East Ballarat Oval for many years and had some exceptional runners under his control, which one was Gil Hills, I think I said, old head training, but I think he was with Val Stewart. Anyway, great effort by the boys. Thank you to Chris Packer and Associates for the sponsorship. And we'll call the boys up now. I think they're a touch better. Third position in grey was Mitch Palmer. Your hands together for Mitch. In second place, I thought it was a first, but second place Elijah Cross in the blues. Well done, mate. And then Jared Gilroy, who didn't give up, pays not to give up, just got him on the line in the colour of the white. Rod Matthews, 1990 store gift winner of Ballarat. He's presenting the sash to Jared, so well done to the boys. If you want to we'll get a photo and then we'll hear from our winner today, Jared Gilroy. It was an exceptional run. All right, now we'll hear from Jared to say a few words. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, I'd like to thank the Athletic League, the Victorian Athletic Club for putting the event on, all the blokes in the races. It was pretty hot coming down that last 100. I didn't know, this trip seemed to be pretty hard, let alone that 400. My group originally we planned to come over, and we had the lockdown for 5 days, so I managed to come over and made the trip as well, so thanks again, guys.
Jared, work you well, mate. Congratulations. Very good work. We'll cross out Ollie for the
event, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the 400 metre Cresswell's Dry Cleaners Open Handicap Final, and giving the athletes the red carpet treatment here at Ballarat. We're going to parade the athletes here once again. So one by one, big round of applause for the grey. Paul Kinnerborough, he runs off 86. The black will be Jeff Sargent, he runs off 82. Steve Coulson lines up in the pink off 66. Andrew Drummond in the green, he's off 56. Neil Brennan in the yellow, he's running off 44. The blue will be Rory Nunn off 38. The white will be Darcy Island, he runs off 38 alongside Rory. And the back mark on the red will be Matthew O'Brien. So they head out to their marks. This sash denoted by John Wiltshire, last year's winner. Grace O'Dwyer won this race last year in a time of 47.97. 47.97. Cresswell's Dry Cleaners. And we're only minutes away from our men's and women's gift finals. The rain has stayed away. The microphone's working and we're away. Almost what's been a massive weekend in the VAL from Warrnambool to Ballarat. Thank you for joining us on the live stream today, and the best is yet to come. So they head out to their marks here. Anticipation building. We've had it all today here. The power went down locally, microphones down, but a great team effort here by the Ballarat Gift Committee, and the VAL made sure we got through. And we are right on time for this open final. Beautiful conditions here to run a 400. Here we go. So away they go. It's Paul Kinnerborough. He leads the field down the back straight. Jeff Sargent's in second, and Jeff Sargent eyeballs him straight away and goes straight past him. So Jeff Sargent, our leader. Kinnerborough in second. Coulson in second. A gap behind then to the local of Drummond. Brennan moves nicely with Rory Nunn, and also Matthew O'Brien. It's Jeff Sargent out in front. We saw him in the heat leading all the way. Can he break hearts here in the final? It's Sargent out in front. Coulson edging closer. Kinnerborough is in third, and now Andrew Drummond. He starts to pump the arms and wind up. Out in front, it's Jeff Sargent, but here comes Steve Coulson. Coulson goes up on the outside. It's Steve Coulson. Coulson, Drummond coming late, but Coulson gets there. Coulson ahead of Sargent and Drummond. That'll be a top three in the 400 Open. Well done to the pink of Steve Coulson, ladies and gentlemen. Drummond was flying late and Jeff Sargent was running for dear life, but the pink of Steve Coulson will be your winner.
So Fisher was...
And ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the pink, Steve Coulson in first. Second is the black of Jeff Sargent. And third is the green, Andrew Drummond. The time, 47.59. 47.59 the winning time. And we'll head over to Peter for our presentation.
Thanks, Mark. Ollie, great running there by the guys. Really good, really close. Again, good handicapping. Do the presentation in a moment. And if you've got any more kids, young kids that can help out with the women's final and the men's final, when it's a little less kids to help out, just to walk out with the men's and the women's. So we need 16 of them. I think we've got about 10. Anyone's that ran earlier. So the place getters. Again, I've got to talk for a bit. Get the chance to get their breath back. So thanks. Thanks to Crest Bell's Dry Cleaners for their support. They've been a long-standing sponsor of the Ballarat Gift event. I really appreciate Crest Bell's Dry Cleaners' support. See them on Stone Street and Crescent Road. For any dry cleaning needs, they're really, really good community citizens. So, boys, great effort. In third spot, Andrew Drummond. Can you get up there, Drummond? You need a hand, do you? And Super Sarge, Jeff Sargent with the short socks on. I don't know if the girls are short socks. He's in the second place. Good on you, Sarge. And our winner in the pink, running off 66, Steve Coulson. Did a great job to run down Sarge and hold his position. It's a great effort. John Wyrie, Wiltshire. Matt and Alex grandfather will present the sash. He's a life member of our club and been a long-standing committee member. Put out of a job by technology, but he's not complaining. Great fella, so presenting the sashes. And now we'll hear from the Ballarat. Want to get a photo? Mock teasers from Mars, thanks to Mars for that. And we'll hear from our winner, Steve Coulson now. Congratulations, Steve. Well done.
I think I've got my breath. I'd like to thank the Victorian Athletic League, the board and the committee for putting on this great event. Also the Ballarat Athletics Club. I know you had trouble early on when the event was cancelled, but well done for getting a great event on. This is a terrific venue, terrific competition for everyone, so thank you. To the competitors, thank you. I've been building up with my coach Tom Morehouse this event for a couple of months, so this is a peak for me for this event. To Tom Morehouse, my coach, and to my squad, thank you very much for putting up with me, and also to my wife and support network at home. I can't do it without you, so thank you very much, sir.
Well done, Steve. Congratulations on that. It was a brilliant run, really good. Very hard to run Sarge down. It takes a huge effort to do that. And we're now going to go to one of our premier events of the weekend, the Plinius Engineering 120-metre Ballarat Women's Gift Final. So the girls are assembling with a young athlete to help them across, so the kids and the women qualified will walk to the end of the gift straight to be presented to you all, and Ollie will do that job right now.
Good on you, Peter. Certainly getting to the real highlights for the weekend. 2 quality gift final fields. And look forward to bringing you the action. We saw in the semi-finals, Olivia May was the only athlete to break the 14-second barrier. And she looks right in the mix as well of many of Shane McKenzie's athletes who line up here today. So posing for some pleasantries at the moment, and then we'll head over to the finish line and parade them one by one. We'll get Steph Molliker out here on the infield, please. Steph Molliker, And we'll get the gift finalists, the ladies, to head over to the finish line now. We'll make our way over to the finish line. So Steph Molliker, and we're heading out here. Plinius Engineering, fantastic sponsors of this event. There she is, Steph Molliker. Sorry, Stephanie Spence. I apologise there, Stephanie Spence. That's what I used to... The girls lining up here. This promises to be one of the blockbuster women's gift finals of the season. We'll parade our... We will...
And also the funding issue of overseas travel will set up places stay
Hannah Dunhoven! The pink will be Hayley Openshaw. In the green, Zoe Glassborough. In the yellow, Cassandra Wang Lakuta. Running in the blue, off 6, Taylor Perry. Running in the white, off 5.5, Zoe Neal. And the back marker, running off 3, in the red, Grace Kelly.
Well, you might find busy up there. Anyway, it might be drinking alcohol in the temple. I don't know if you get up there. And we're having heat parties, super sharp. So when you come in, you know, if you have sharp end cuts, simply, if you have it like that.
We're live on the live stream, so we are live on the live stream, but we aren't live here on the ground, so... The mic's dead! The mic's dead, I'm so sorry! It's dead! So we're on the live stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we're on the live stream, sorry. The live stream's here, so Grace Kelly will be our back marker. Zoe Neal is in the white. Got Taylor Perry in the blue, Cassandra Wang Lakuta in the yellow, Zoe Glass-Burrows in the green, Hayley Openshaw in the pink, Hannah Dunhoven in the black, and Olivia May in the grey. Do you want to hold up? They're on their marks. So the girls are ready to go here for our women's gift final. Unfortunately, nothing in the ground, but Olivia May is our front marker here. So away here, and Olivia May is the front marker. So May leads ahead of Dunhoven. Openshaw is not far away. Glass-Burrows coming into it. Perry from the back as well. It's Olivia May in the lead. It's May. Here comes Zoe Neal. Zoe Neal gets up. I think Zoe Neal has done it. Zoe Neal in the white off 5.5. I think you'll find will be your winner. Zoe Neal in the white.
Blow the arse off me. No, when I was a kid, I used to go there, I used to get the pipes.
Zoe Neal in the white. Second was the blue, Taylor Perry. Taylor Perry in second, and third the grey, Olivia May. 13.90 plus 1.3.
It's back.
Testing once.
Test. One, two, three. Testing.
Plus 1.3. Zoe Neal in first, Taylor Perry second, and Olivia May in third. For those tuning in the live stream, obviously we heard there Zoe Neal was our winner, Taylor Perry second, Olivia May third, 13.90. Unfortunately here at the ground just having some mic issues, so apologies in between if you've heard anything a bit obscene or anything like that. Just unfortunately a few issues here. No one's fault, just the way it is, but great win there to Zoe Neal. As well, I think at the moment. So
It was the finest gift I've ever
yeah.
Awesome job, Ollie. Get
Thank
that
you.
on the live stream.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Yeah, well done to everyone. Lockie's done a great job.
Oh, we're back.
So, unfortunate timing there. Really sorry that we couldn't bring you the women's gift live, ladies and gentlemen, but what a race we've just seen. So perhaps we can give a big round of applause for our winner in the white, Zoe Neal. Second was the blue, Taylor Perry, and third the grey, Olivia May. 13.90 the time, 13.90 with a plus 1.3. Apologies we couldn't bring you the race during it or after, just one of those things, but fantastic effort. And next up, we're going to have the men's gift final, and then we might do the both presentations at once. So well done to the girls. Apologies once again, but we should be able to bring you the men's gift final here. And apologies for those on the live stream. We've been in and out, just had a few issues here. But thanks to Scott Sidley and everyone there for getting us back on. Fantastic effort. So, next event here, ladies and gentlemen, the men's gift final. And this is the Len Templar men's Ballarat gift final, $10,000 up for grabs. Just like the female field, the men's gift final promises to be an absolute cracker. Just a reminder before we parade our gift finalists, plenty up there in the canteen to grab. We'll pose for our final photos. And the gift finalists here, the Len Templar men's Ballarat gift final, sponsored by the North Ballarat Sports Club. And one by one, we will parade our gift finalists. So Stephanie Spence out here and introduces herself to our front marker in the grey. He's trained by Dion Paul. He's trained by Nick Fiedler. It's Dion Paul. Good on you, Dion. We're in the black, another athlete trained by Nick Fiedler. It's Nicholas Antonino. In the pink, it's the South Australian. He's trained by Paul Young. It's John Evans. Another athlete having a fine weekend in the green. It's Luke Eckford. One of Todd Island's many informed sprinters at this stage. He runs off 7 in the yellow. Jason Bailey. Wearing the blue here, he's trained by John Nicolosi. He runs off 6.5. It's Spencer Brown. Running off the mark of 5.5, a quality triple jumper, a long jumper and sprinter in the white. He's trained by Owen Jones. Tristan Shears. And our back marker, he's already been crowned the fastest of the weekend. He's off 1.75 in the red. Fajero Amuvaway. We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Len Templar men's Ballarat gift final. $10,000 prize pool. Don't forget we awarded the $2,000 boom sales fastest performance in the gift heats for the men and the women. Grace Kelly won that. Fajero Amuvaway was the winner of the men's prize. Once again, apologies for our technical issues there. Just one of those things, unfortunate timing. But no doubt about it, that women's gift final was of the highest order, highest quality. And a big pat to the Ballarat Gift Committee. Equal prize money on offer for our men and women as well. So fantastic to see that. And the girls certainly put on a great show, particularly Zoe Neal taking that one out, really finding a bit, particularly after Olivia May ran so well in her semi-final, ducky under 14 seconds. But here we have the men, so it's the move away in the red, Shears in the white, Brown in the blue, Bailey in the yellow, Eckford in the green, Evans in the pink, Antonino in the black, and Dion Paul is our front marker. For those joining in on the live stream, welcome here. This is the men's Ballarat Gift Final, wherever you're tuning in from, whether it be Ballarat, Brisbane, Botswana or Belgium, welcome here to the North Ballarat Sports Club Men's Ballarat Gift Final for 2021. A class field assembled. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the men's Ballarat Gift Final, the Len Templar, sponsored by North Ballarat Sports Club. And what a highlight this and the women's gift finals are for a fantastic 2 days racing. Don't forget the stable relays to come, but right now, all eyes on the men's gift final. Here we go. So away we go here. Dion Paul got off to a great start, leads the field away. Eckford right in the mix, as is Jason Bailey. Shears from the back and a move away. It's still Dion Paul, and coming through is Spencer Brown. Spencer Brown in the blue. Oh, Spencer Brown. Dion Paul was gallant. Spencer Brown right in the mix. What a finish we've just seen there in the Len Templar Men's Ballarat Gift Final for 2021. Quality sprinters going head to head. And exactly what we expected to see there. Spencer Brown looked prominent. Dion Paul right in the thick of things. Oh, in it. I'm not with it. We wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish. Athletes lying on the ground. They put everything into 3 hard runs.
When you get a moment, I'll just tell the relay runners to assemble over.
Thanks, Nyla. Sorry, guys, what a day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have official results in. The winner is the blue, Spencer Brown. He gets the job done here. Second was the grey of Dion Paul, and third the black of Nicholas Antonino. 12.40 the time, 12.40 with a plus 1.1, and well done to Spencer Brown, and he's with Peter right now.
I have to pull something out if I get anywhere near him, so just happy it all came together. Yeah, nicely, so it's good.
Certainly, it was very close. I reckon about a quarter of a metre, maybe a half, but that last 10 was a real pressure run for you.
Yeah, I can never tell. I'm shocking at like close finishes. So when John asked me like, oh, do you reckon you got there? Like, I wouldn't have a clue. Really? All I'm trying to do is get over the line, so that was nice to do that.
Well, you did what John wanted. You got the front, you improved your position. And mate, you did it because Dion Paul was out the front for so long, and you had to run him down, and he made you work super hard.
Yeah, he ran really well, so all credit to him. I hope he goes on and gets another one that he wants. So.
Yep.
Congratulations, mate. We'll see you at the presentation area shortly. We'll do the ladies first, but well done on winning the 2021 Len Templar Ballarat gift.
Thank you very much.
So well done there to Spencer Brown.
So we'll do the presentation for the ladies Ballarat gift, 120 metres by Police Engineering. We're really sorry about the PA system that is run by battery, and the battery chose that time to die. And we've been very it's still up to how it went down.
Ball now for Andrew Drummond. Andrew Drummond, if you could see the VAL officials, Andrew Drummond. What's there?
So ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, we're going to conduct that presentation. We're so sorry about the PA system. We had music all ready to go and all sorts of things for the women to run down, and it just didn't happen. But it all came together. The girls still ran. We could certainly hear everyone cheering for them, which was great. So she's off the phone. She's done a radio interview. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll present you now the place getters of the Police Engineering 2021 Ballarat Women's Gift. In third place, in the grey of 13.25, was Olivia May. Congratulations, Olivia. In second place, a winner many times this weekend of 6 metres in the blue was Taylor Perry. And in first place, running off the handicap of 5.5 metres in the white, was Zoe Neal. Judy Frangos is going to present flowers from Stem's Flower Market for all the ladies. And their Wayne Squires of Police Engineering, our major sponsor of this event, is going to present the sash to Zoe. Hello, Scotty's done it. Well done, Scotty. someone pulling down the gear, disconnected the power. So I don't know if everyone heard Zoe speak all right. Would you like to hear us again? Be happy to be out all night, I'm sure. So apologies again. There goes gift of the year award to Ballarat. Well done. If we've got the place getters for the men's gift, Zoe, would you like to say something to the PA? Zoe? No, it's okay. She said nothing. No, she is. You want to say?
Thanks to Ballarat Athletics Club.
And her coach Shane McKenzie. Well done to Shane. Half the final was his stable. Apologies again. So now for the North Ballarat Sports Club, Len Templar 2021 Men's Ballarat Gift Final. Another superb race, very close though. The racing over the whole weekend has been really good. And we've got the place getters. Hopefully we certainly see Spencer's here, the winner. He's very good, okay. So in third place, in the black, of 8.75 metres, Nicholas Antonino came third. In second place of 10.75, Dion Paul is a grey. And a winner of 6.5 metres in the blue, Spencer Brown. Nathan Hardigan will present the sesh to Spencer Brown, who's Len Templar's grandson, on behalf of Lenny, who couldn't make it out for this trophy. So, well done, Spence. Great run. Great photo, Nate, with all the media from. And we'll hear from Spencer now. I'm sure he's got plenty of people to thank now that we've got a PA system. Very good, very good. We'll now hear from Spencer to say a few words. I'm sure he's got people to thank. Congratulations, Spencer, on that victory, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah, first and foremost, the VAL and the sponsors of this event to actually get it going and reschedule it and accommodate any added entries, which I was. So it's a good one to come in late. Of course, thanks to John and the rest of my squad for rocking up day in, day out and pushing me ahead and setting the bar for what they've achieved this season and what they will achieve, and to me to go with it. So thank you very much.
Well done, mate. An additional entry. How about that? It was worth us. Is that why we changed the date?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. In the heats on Saturday. So.
Well done, Spencer. Congratulations, Spencer Brown, the 2021 North Ballarat Sports Club Len Templar Ballarat Gift Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Peter. Well done there. We'll get everyone down to the start.
The stable relay, the Doherty and Clark 4x200 metre women's stable relay. That's our first one. So the stable relays, bit of bragging rights up for grabs, the women's relay, and then straight after is the 4x200 metre men's relay. So hopefully you've got your relay team together. 2 events to go, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're still hungry, folks, there's plenty of food at the canteen. Coffee cart's open and the gelato. So get to the canteen before they close. Might be able to negotiate a good deal.
So the first one here, the Doherty and Clark 4x200 metre women's relay. Interesting to see if Shane McKenzie enters his stable here. So just another reminder to all those wanting to compete in the stable relay, the 4x200, the women's race and the men's race, please make your way down here. And it promises to be a fair bit of fun. The stable relay, ladies and gentlemen, the pod squad are ready to go. I don't know if Shane McKenzie's got a stable, but Shane McKenzie's entered a team here. They'll be pretty competitive. The pod squad. Ready to go. To all the finalists in the gift finals, if you haven't handed your silk back, please make sure you have. So all gift finalists that haven't handed back their silks, please make sure you have. This stage, ladies and gentlemen, the women's 4x200 sponsored by Doherty and Clark. We're going to have Shane McKenzie's girls up against Paul Taylor's training squad, and then the pod squad as well, right in the mix. All right, ladies and... Back on is unplugged. So next event on the track is the Dohertys and Clark. This is the 4x200 metre relay. We've got Team Shane McKenzie, Team Paul Taylor and Team Peter O'Dwyer. 2 events to go here. I'm not sure what sort of start the girls are doing. So who takes the inside? Fair bit up for grabs here. Final event. $200 for the winner here. So Shane McKenzie's crew, Paul Taylor's crew and Peter O'Dwyer's. The girls go head to head. Here we go. Here we go. So the Taylor crew off to a nice start, but here comes Zoe Neal. She goes up on the outside, but Taylor Phyllis there of Paul Taylor's Hampton crew moving nicely. So Phyllis heads down the back. Not far away is Zoe Neal, and we head back to the pod squad. So the moment we head back, we've got the recent winner, Neal, chasing after Phyllis. Mackenzie's crew against Paul Taylor. We go through now. Let's see how the change goes. Not a good change there by the Taylor crew. And Taylor Perry goes up on the outside. She takes the lead now for Shane Mackenzie and their team. So the Mackenzie team now ahead of Paul Taylor's Hampton crew. And we go a gap behind to Pod Squad. But don't forget, it's winner take all. Winner take all here. So you don't want to come second or third. Winner take all. Shane Mackenzie's crew. Taylor Perry about to pass over to Zoe. Glassborough takes it. Here comes Paul Taylor's crew. So, Mackenzie in the lead. Taylor in second, and now the Pod Squad as they head down the back. Who have we got lined up? It's Olivia May against Jess Payne. The girls are going to go head to head. What do we got, girls? Let's see who can go as we finish this relay off. But it's Shane Mackenzie's crew ahead of Paul Taylor's. The last change, vital. Jess Payne against Olivia Payne. They got away well. Here goes Jess Payne. She starts to wind up. Olivia May's got her work cut out for her here. Look at Jess Payne go. And Shane Mackenzie's crew have got the lead. And they just need to hold on from here. So Jess Payne in the lead, ahead of Olivia May from the Paul Taylor crew. And in third will be the Pod Squad. But they can't stop Shane Mackenzie's squad at the moment. The Shane Mackenzie ladies, they're flying. Well done there to the Paul Taylor crew, and Pod Squad will be third. But we see, as we saw in the women's gift heats today, Shane Mackenzie's girls are on fire. Well done to the Pod Squad. Fantastic effort. So Shane Mackenzie's team in first, Paul Taylor's in second, and the Pod Squad are in third. Well done, girls. Winner takes all, and Shane Mackenzie's team are on fire.
What's your team?
Good. Well done there to Shane Mackenzie's crew. They take it out, and now we're going to have a two-stable battle. Looks like we've got Pod Squad up against Team Scooter in memory of, or in honour of Nick Fiedler, who's unable to move around too well at the moment, so we wish Nick Fiedler a good recovery. But it's Team Fiedler up against the Pod Squad. Well done to Shane Mackenzie and his girls, they're on fire. Also a great battle there from Paul Taylor and his girls, and the Pod Squad as well in third. So our last event of what's been a big 3 days in Victorian athletics. Pod Squad up against Nick Fiedler's crew. Winner takes all. Here we go. The winner takes all here. Here we go. And it's the Pod Squad on the inside. Off to the lead now, but on the outside, the Fiedler crew not far away. So Fiedler's team take a slender lead as they head down the back, but the Pod Squad have got plenty to give as well. So Fiedler, Jack Lacey in the lead, ahead of the Pod Squad. Who we got next? We've got Dion Paul. He's in red hot form. So Paul, he's going to run last in fact, but here comes Ed Ware. So Ed Ware will take the baton and he's off to a great start. So Nick Fiedler's team are well represented here. Ed Ware runs away with the baton. The Pod Squad are in second. Who we got third here? We've got Stewie Aberdeen for the Pod Squad and Nicholas Antonino running for Mr. Fiedler. Out in front though, it's Ed Ware. Ed Ware, here we go. Incoming change. Antonino is away. Here come the Pod Squad. Watch big Stewie Aberdeen got it. He starts to wind up. Aberdeen chasing after Antonino. Our last legs are coming up here. What's Dion Paul got left up his sleeve? Dion Paul, what's he got? It's Nick Fiedler's team well in front. Pod Squad Aberdeen's chasing hard. Here comes Dion Paul. They need a clean change. It's Dion Paul about to get the baton, and he does. The Pod Squad, an okay change. And Nick Fiedler's team here through Dion Paul. Dion Paul about to bring it home here for Team Fiedler. And Team Fiedler should take this out ahead of the Pod Squad. Martin running a great race and making up some great ground here for the Pod Squad. But Dion Paul and the Team Fiedler squad, too good. Well done to the Pod Squad. And well done to the Ballarat gift for a great initiative there. 2 4x2 metre relays. So Team McKenzie and Team Fiedler victorious there. And well done to everyone, as that concludes our action for a massive 3 days of racing here in the Victorian Athletic League. Don't know if we've got our presentations coming up here for the stable relay, but thanks to everyone who's tuned in on the live stream today and Monday, and of course everyone involved in the Ballarat Gift Committee. We'll hand over to Peter Emerson very shortly for our presentation, but thanks to everyone, and a big well done to the Ballarat Gift Committee on what's been a fantastic 2 days. We had a few issues today, a few things to keep us on our toes, but we got there in the end, so thanks to the Ballarat Gift for their support.